Have you ever felt like your heart is wandering, quietly searching for something it can't quite name? Something familiar, but out of reach? The angels say, your heart is not lost. It is being guided, step by step, to a predestined place. A sacred space where your soul will find its true reflection. This is not just a location on a map. It's a meeting point between your destiny and your healing. A space written by the divine, designed just for you. Welcome, beautiful soul. Today, you're about to discover how the heavens are aligning to lead your heart to its true reflection. In a place that has always been part of your spiritual path, there is a place your soul recognizes before your mind ever does. It may appear in your dreams. It may call to you through a song, a repeated number, or a moment of silence that stirs something deep inside you. You may not know where it is yet, but the angels do. They are whispering it now. Trust the pull. Trust the journey. You are closer than you think. This sacred place is not just where you will live. It's where your soul will awaken, where you'll meet faces that feel like echoes of your heart, where your tears will make sense and your laughter will return like never before. This predestined place isn't random. It's part of your divine design. Angels don't operate in coincidence. They operate in purpose. If you've been feeling misplaced, if life has felt like a waiting room lately, that's because your heart is being prepared for a place that mirrors the deepest part of your soul. A place where healing becomes natural, where love feels safe, where your energy stops fighting to survive and starts thriving. The angels say, you are not being delayed, you are being directed. Every detour, every heartbreak, every door that didn't open was steering you closer to the exact coordinates of your soul's alignment. And the most incredible part, in this place, your heart will find its reflection in another, a soul, who sees you, feels you, understands the journey you've walked, not because you had to explain it, but because they lived something parallel, and just like you, they were also being guided to this sacred place. You may be wondering, how will I know I've arrived? How will I recognize this sacred place? The angels say, you will feel a deep peace that doesn't need to be explained. Your breath will become easier. Your spirit will soften. The noise in your head will quiet, because your heart will finally feel heard. The signs will multiply. Doors will open. Support will show up out of nowhere. You'll be surprised how things that never made sense will begin to fall into perfect rhythm. Because when you're in the right place, the universe cooperates. When you're in your destined environment, your soul begins to remember. The colors look brighter. The air feels different. And even the simplest of things, like a walk down the street, will feel like divine poetry. This is what happens when your energy matches the vibration of your predestined space. It's not just emotional, it's spiritual. And in that space, your soulmate may be waiting. There are places where our soul contracts are written to unfold. Maybe it's a city you've never been to, a small town that feels like home, or a quiet spiritual retreat you've longed to attend. The angels say your heart will recognize it before your mind can explain it. It may feel like déjà vu. It may feel like peace. It may feel like destiny whispering, "You've made it." Your soulmate, your mirror, may be walking the same path right now, guided by similar signs, feeling the same pull, drawn to the same divine coordinates, because your love story was never meant to be written in confusion, but in clarity, in light, in alignment. The heavens are not silent. They are speaking always, through signs, through synchronicities, through longing. And when you start to listen, really listen, you'll begin to notice how everything you've gone through was a trail of breadcrumbs, leading you home, to a place, to a moment, to a person. The angels say, you were never lost. You were being positioned. You may have outgrown places that once felt comfortable. You may feel like certain chapters ended without warning. And that's because your soul no longer resonates with the vibration of the old. Why? Because your soul is rising. And with that rising comes a relocation, not just physically, but spiritually. The angels are guiding you to sacred soil, where love, truth, and soul alignment grow together. Letting go is never easy, but sometimes it's necessary. The friendships that faded, the career you left behind, the town that no longer feels like home. These were not rejections, they were invitations. Invitations into something higher, something holier, something that knows your soul better than your mind ever could. The angels say, there is nothing random about your movement. Even now they are preparing the way, and when you arrive at this predestined place, you will notice how the soil speaks to your roots. You'll plant yourself in new purpose. You'll find community that doesn't question your light, but celebrates it. You'll feel clarity that silences every doubt, because this place, this sacred environment, is built for your becoming. So how do you prepare for such a place? You listen, you let go, and most importantly, you align with love. Because the person you're meant to meet there, the one who reflects your soul, is also aligning. They may be walking through similar storms, shedding old versions of themselves, letting go of the noise in order to hear the call of destiny. The same light that guides you guides them. You are being magnetized toward each other. Not through force, but through faith. You don't have to chase, you don't have to beg, you don't have to convince anyone. What is for you is already written in the stars, and where your story begins is in the place you're being drawn to. Now, imagine for a moment, you've just stepped foot into this divine place. Everything feels familiar, though you've never been there before. The smells, the atmosphere, the people. It all feels like a forgotten memory finally returning. Your shoulders relax. Your breath deepens. Your heart feels quiet. Not because it's empty, but because it's full. And then you feel it. That moment of divine recognition. Maybe it's in a smile from a stranger. A gaze that holds your soul instead of judging it. A voice that sounds like something ancient, something eternal, something safe. This is your mirror. This is your sacred counterpart. And they've been waiting for you just as you've been waiting for them. But first, you had to get to this place. The place of readiness. The place of divine reception. The place your angels have been guiding you toward all along. You may not know the name of this place yet. You may not have a ticket or a map, but deep down, you feel the direction. It calls to you in stillness. It repeats in the form of dreams, nudges, and unshakable desires. This is divine preparation. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time, because heaven does not operate in earthly clocks. The angels say, stop looking for signs of where you should be. Start listening for the feeling of where you already belong. And that place is already reaching for you. It's preparing to receive you with open arms and holy echoes. It's where your soul is understood without having to be explained. It's where love is not forced, but flows freely. It's where the next chapter of your divine story will be written in light. There's a spiritual truth many overlook. Your environment shapes your energy. And when you enter the place you were divinely meant to be, your soul begins to unfold in ways it never has before. The angels want you to know you're not being led somewhere random. You're being drawn to a place that was made for you. A space that understands your spirit, a soil that welcomes your roots, a rhythm that dances with your heartbeat. You're not just finding a destination, you're discovering your true reflection in the mirror of destiny, your true self, your true love, your true calling. When you find this place, everything shifts. The noise of comparison begins to fade. The weight of pretending is lifted. The fear of being misunderstood is replaced with divine recognition. You are seen. You are known. You are honored. The people you meet there are not distractions. They are divine connections. Some are teachers, some are healers. One is a soulmate, and their soul will be drawn to yours not through pressure or fear, but through a sacred resonance. You'll recognize each other, not by logic but by spirit, like the sun rising after years of fog, like hearing your name called in a language your soul always understood. The angels say, in the right place, love becomes clear. This love doesn't try to fix you. It doesn't demand you to shrink or pretend. It rises with you. It holds space for your growth. It breathes with your spirit. And it recognizes this truth. We were never meant to find each other in chaos, but in peace. That's why divine timing matters. That's why your angels have been orchestrating the moves you've questioned. The delays, the detours, the disruptions, they were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you, shape you, position you for alignment. And when you arrive, emotionally, spiritually, physically, so will your reflection. You may have asked, why did it take so long? Why did others find their peace sooner? But dear soul, you are not late. You are just becoming the person your future needs. You are arriving in divine order, because your reflection, the one your heart has longed for, will not settle for less than the whole of you. They won't just love your light. They'll understand your shadows. They won't just admire your potential. They'll nurture your presence. And together, in this sacred place, you'll create something holy, not perfect, but divinely aligned. A life built on authenticity. A relationship built on soul truth. A home rooted in spiritual foundation. So what do you do while you wait? You prepare your heart. You release what no longer aligns. You say yes to the nudges, even when they scare you. You trust the whispers of your angels even when the path looks unclear. Because you are not moving alone. You are being guided, held, protected. The angels are making sure you don't miss this sacred appointment with your future, even now. They are arranging the right timing, the right setting, the right encounter. You are being prepared for something sacred, someone sacred. And the closer you come to this place, the more you'll feel it. Your body will relax. Your intuition will strengthen. Your heart will hum with holy anticipation. Because this isn't just about geography. It's about divine geography. The sacred meeting point where your healing, your truth, and your love story begin to bloom. One day soon you'll look around and say, I've arrived. Not because everything is perfect, but because you feel at peace, and maybe, just maybe, someone will walk into that space with you. A soul you recognize, a love you don't have to question. The angels will smile, because you'll finally see what they've seen all along. You were always being led. You were always being loved. You were always meant to find this place, and in it, your heart will find its true reflection. There is a moment before destiny arrives when your spirit simply knows. No announcement, no trumpet, just a sacred quiet, a pause that says something is about to change. You feel a peace you cannot explain, a clarity that replaces the old confusion, a strength inside you that was once buried by fear. The angels say, you're almost there. You may not see all the details. You may not have every answer. But the shift is real, because when you're close to the place of divine reflection, your whole being responds, your mind calms, your heart steadies, and your soul begins to whisper, I was made for this. Let this be your invitation to walk in faith, not fear, to trust your inner compass more than external noise, to know that your angels are not just beside you, they are ahead of you, clearing the path. This next place in your life is not like the ones before. It won't ask you to fight to be seen. It won't require you to beg for belonging. It won't force you to lose yourself to be loved. This place, this predestined sanctuary, will mirror you because it was designed with your soul in mind. And when you enter it, your reflection will find you, your true counterpart, your sacred love, your divine partner. You won't need to explain your heart. You'll be understood in silence. You won't need to chase love. It will stand before you willingly. You won't have to compromise your spirit. You'll be celebrated for it. The love you seek is seeking you. The home your soul longs for is preparing for your arrival. The chapter you've waited for is being written in the stars. And what makes it all sacred, what makes it divine, is not that it's perfect, but that it's real, unforced, undeniable, unbreakable. Because when your heart finds its true reflection, it sees not just someone to love, it sees a soul that has walked through fire, healed through grace, and arrived through faith. And together, you'll build not just a life but a legacy, a union that makes heaven smile, a love that echoes eternity, a purpose that serves something bigger than both of you. So today, choose courage. Take the steps your soul is asking for. Trust the changes, the callings, the quiet whispers, because they are not coincidences. They are coordinates. They are clues. Your angels are not trying to confuse you. They are guiding you to your healing, to your home, to your heart's reflection. Even now, you are being watched over. Even now, you are being gently led. And when you get there, when you finally feel the embrace of that sacred place, you'll understand it was always worth the wait. You were never wandering. You were always on your way home. If these words resonated with your soul, if you feel the stirrings of your own sacred journey, if you know you're being called to something higher, then take this as your confirmation. The place you're seeking is real, the love you desire is coming, and the person you are becoming is divinely prepared to receive it all. Let your heart remain open. Let your faith remain steady. And let your soul remain ready, because your angels are saying one last thing to you now. You're closer than you think. If this message touched you deeply, don't let it stop here. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to angelic wisdom and soulful guidance. Like this video if you felt its truth in your spirit. Comment below what spoke to your heart. We read everyone. And share this with someone you believe is searching for their sacred place too. Your journey matters. Your soul is seen, and your angels are with you every single step of the way. Until next time, stay blessed, stay open, stay guided. You are loved.